WWE has announced the passing of Afa Anoa'i Sr., a Hall of Famer and one half of the renowned Wild Samoans tag team. Afa was famous for teaming with his brother Sika Anoa'i, forming the legendary duo known as the Wild Samoans. Afa Anoa'i Sr. was born on an island in the Western Samoa Trust Territory, which was then under New Zealand administration. His family moved to San Francisco, California, USA during his childhood. At 17, he joined the United States Marine Corps. The brothers started teaming up in the 1970s, earning accolades and championships in Stu Hart's Stampede Wrestling and the National Wrestling Alliance before debuting in WWE in 1979. They dominated World Wrestling Federation in the 1980s, winning the World Tag Team Championship 3 times and becoming one of WWE's most feared teams. In 1992, Afa returned to WWE as the manager for the Head Shrinkers, a team consisting of his son Samu and nephew Fatu, also known as Rikishi. He retired from the World Wrestling Entertainment in 1995. Afa and Sika later founded the Wild Samoan Training Facility, where they trained future WWE superstars like Batista. In 2007, the Wild Samoans were inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, cementing their legacy as one of the greatest tag teams ever. The Anoa'i family is a prominent wrestling family originating from the Samoan Islands. Family members have formed several tag teams and stables across various promotions, particularly WWE. Catherine Ribeiro, the boundary-pushing French singer-songwriter with a gale force voice, died last night at a retirement home in the French city of Martigues. Her representatives confirmed the news to Agence France-Presse. She was 82 years old. Born to Portuguese parents in 1941, Ribeiro appeared in Jean-Luc Godard's 1963 film Les Carabiniers before entering the world of music. She recorded a handful of singles throughout the 60s, becoming a star in the yeye scene before releasing Catherine Ribeiro Pulse Tubis, the debut album from her group with multi-instrumentalist Patrice Moulet, in 1969. The band eventually changed their name to Alpes, recording a stream of intense, fiery psychedelic prog albums through the 70s, featuring lyrics and earth-shaking from Ribeiro. Ribeiro plus Alpes released their final studio album, La Déboussole, in 1980. Ribeiro went on to release several solo albums through the 80s and early 90s. Kim Gordon has been one of Catherine Ribeiro's most vocal fans, praising the singer in several interviews. Catherine Ribeiro's voice is so amazing, and the music sounds so, I hate to use the word organic, but I just kind of relate it to the music, Gordon told The Quietus in 2018. She is definitely an influence on me. Beloved BBC actor John Clegg has died aged 90. The star, who was best known as La-Di-Da Gunner Graham in It Ain't Half Hot Mum, passed away peacefully, and a private funeral will be held on August 29th in West Sussex. John, born to English parents in Murree, Punjab, India in 1934, played Gunner Paderewski Graham in the classic sitcom. He also appeared in episodes of Dad's Army and Mr. Bean, and more recently in romantic comedy film Bridget Jones's Diary. John was married to fellow sitcom star Mavis Pugh, until her death in 2006, with both starring in 1988's You Rang, My Lord, and 1972's Are You Being Served? Pugh also appeared in Fawlty Towers, while Clegg had a smaller part in 2001's Bridget Jones's Diary. In October 2017, Clegg gave a talk called My Life as an Actor to the Chichester Literary Society, detailing his career that began at the prestigious RADA Drama School in London. He entertained an audience with tales including his encounter with a young Dame Judi Dench, who said she didn't think he was suited to traditional Shakespearean roles. As a fan of Rudyard Kipling, Clegg also co-produced a one-man show with wife Mavis, based on The Storyteller, that achieved success at the Edinburgh Festival in the 1980s. It Ain't Half Hot Mum was first broadcast in BBC One in 1974 and ran over 56 episodes before ending in 1981. The comedy, set in India during the closing months of the Second World War, attracted up to 15 million viewers at its peak in the 1970s. Democratic Congressman Bill Pascrell, whose career in rough-and-tumble New Jersey politics spanned 4 decades and who in his later years became known for his sharp barbs against Donald Trump, died Wednesday, his family said in a statement on his official X account. He was 87. He got his start in politics in the late 1970s through local school boards, first with the Patterson Board of Education, of which he was president, then as a member of Passaic County Community College's Board of Trustees. Pascrell, who was in his 14th term, was hospitalized for nearly a month this summer after he experienced a fever related to a respiratory illness. He was discharged to a rehabilitation center on August 7, but was readmitted to Cooperman Barnabas Medical Center in Livingston, New Jersey, just 4 days later. Pascrell, a feisty octogenarian, was the second oldest House member, behind only retiring Representative Grace Napolitano, D. Khalif. The oldest member of Congress is Senator Chuck Grassley, R. Iowa, who turns 91 on September 17. Pascrell was the second New Jersey congressman to die this year. Fellow Democrat Donald Payne Jr. died April 24 at age 65 after he suffered a heart attack related to diabetes complications. Pascrell had been running for re-election to his 9th district seat in November. Pascrell is survived by his wife of more than 60 years, Elsie Marie Botto, 3 children, and 5 grandchildren.